I guess they can help, they receive help, I guess, sort of like that, and good help, and like that, general speaking, I'm not representable, not general speaking, so like that. But of course, the main thing is not what people think. Not what in the lojong practice, not what people regard you. Not that is not. But people can regard you. People don't understand you. People they regard you even though you're wrong. People regard you good, and even though you're good, but people recognize you good. So they're also like this. But most important thing is the pangbo so you know your own mind. So to be good for your own, to be good for yourself, for your mind. That's very important. Doesn't matter what the people see or can't see, but you see yourself good. That's the most important. So that's yes. I think not only what the people say, but in my view, also yes, good overall. I think it's very good. I think yes. So as I said, you know, the very old centers like Chinese Institute or the, you know, very old centers before we start Lama Yeshe's program, the mass program, and the program that I started, the basic program. Before we start that, Amitabha teachings, lamrim, Lama Tsongkhap's lamrim teachings, they were taught a long time ago in the old centers before, but the learning cases, yeah, it was done. Those things were done a long time ago. But later, then, you know, Lama Yeshe started this bodhichitta. They did that meeting for 7 days and started the master program. Then afterwards, as I said, it's a nun, old nun from Canada. She asked me to, that's too long and we need a short one. So they started a 5-year program, basic program. So there's at that, yeah. So regards study, studying philosophy and sutra tantra, it has been it has been progressing so much. For example, I tell you, Lama Tsongkhapa Institute did the master program. The very first master program that Geshe Majatsu discussed with Lama, with the Lama. I mean, he wanted to do, and he did first master program. Then just about to start the second program, he passed away. So you see now, after the master program, after they finished, it took how long? It took 7 years or 8 years, 7 years. Oh, you see, that I said, must retreat for 1 year. I saw that, and the Geshe Majatsu, because we didn't have you see, monasteries after become Geshe to retreat, everybody must retreat, or you started, didn't have that plan, didn't have that official plan. So, Geshe didn't help me, didn't support me. So many students, many old students who followed me, they did retreat at Waseling. So they found so helpful. Sorry, by chanting. Maybe didn't know what I was going to say, because I said so long. So they didn't know what was going to say, bad one or good one. So they all found so beneficial, you see? So beneficial. So they thought, even while they are starting master program, at the center, must do meditation. Must do meditation. With this, they express with the experience, not just intellect, experience, their own experience. But Geshe didn't help in that. You see, didn't help me, he didn't interest at all. That's outside shows. But some students did do that. So the student who did that found, where the hell? You must know that. So that's what happened. So the master program, then the basic program, I think 6 months retreat. So now you should know that. So good. You see, to have that plan, so important. Because the whole entire Buddha Dharma, Buddha taught, including one word, but even subdue the mind, to tame the mind which creates hell, which creates enlightenment, which can create also enlightenment. The time it can create hell, but that same mind can create enlightenment. They can become more positive, can create enlightenment. Oh, there's some can create some, but also there's can create nirvana, happiness from their life. So so like that, you see. So therefore, enlightenment doesn't come outside. It doesn't drop from the sky, Enlightenment doesn't drop from the sky on your head, on your brain. So without understanding, then drop from the sky on your brain, or like that. Without listening, teaching, without practice, without actualize path, then you achieve enlightenment, Then while you sleep, you go to bed, you pray and go to bed. Then when you wake up, enlightenment. So not like that. So anyway, this is what happened. So therefore now Dharma studying is doing well. Dharma studying is doing well. It has been developing more and more. So students, 30 students or something, who did the master program, first master, now they can teach. The lay people can teach philosophy. Before that, only Yeshe, only Yeshe. But see, there's no Western people. Now, Western people, the lay people, lay people teach philosophy. While there's a Yeshe, when the place is centered, when there's no Yeshe, even the centers, whether the Yeshe, they teach philosophy. So you can see that's the development. Even by finishing first master program. Made huge differences. Like that. So therefore, the FPMT developed. But you see now, of course, you see, yes. But for my mind, that's very good, very important. That's why you see Sarakat and even from Tibet. You see, then they become Yeshe, and then they go to Tantra college, then qualified to, Tantric, teach the Tantra and all the First of all, the practice of tantra path, all the things, so everything is you need. I mean, so they are totally qualified, so you can practice for yourself, actualize path, through tantra. Oh, then you can teach you qualified to teach in the world for the sentient beings, those who need tantra, those who need sutra, then those who need profound teaching, those who need simplified teaching. So that lamrim. So you see, you can fill with the wishes of a sentient being. According to the level of the intelligence, you can all qualify to teach. At the same time, you are living in the practice. You are still living in the practice, developing your mind, the path to enlightenment. So, like this. But here, you see, in Tibet, for example, they meditate while they are studying in the monastery. They become eternal of the realization while they are teaching, learning in monastery. Oh, they are like this, but also so many hermitage in Tibet. Baba said some mountains full of like an ant hole, like an the hermitage, full of hermitage. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw only on the way to Lhasa, on the way of going to come out to Lhasa. Only on the way. So Baba, there's so many hermitage, but so much of the old ruined, ruined. So. Then so many have attainment, like that, you see. Not only achieve lamrim, but you see the tantra path. So many happened. Not only the lineage lamas or lamrim, not only name mentioned there, those are known well. But there's so many others. So even name doesn't come there. It's a realization. So like that. One time there was a question, what was it? What was this? I think through Wisdom publication. I think that, well, it was time to be shorter, so I think they had a question, I heard, but I reminded them. What about Buddhism in the West? How long it will last? No, there's one question, you see. So I say, so far, what you understand, just learning words. Yes, those you see. But didn't happen yet. You see what happened in India, Nepal, Tibet, like for example, Milarepa. Here they achieved the doctrine, middle baby, just even Milarepa, different caves where you achieve realization. So you need like that. So then many meditators, you achieve realization. You need that, like the cave, like Tibet, so many caves, so many hermitages, so many, all the achieve realization, becoming enlightened. Oh, you need like that in the West. Like Nepal, so many like that, hermitage, India, you need like that. The Buddhism to be rooted under not just the learning the words, no, just like professor in the university. I'm not saying every professor. I'm just generally, not everyone. I'm not saying. So it became I was expert in words, but you see. very difficult to find practice. So not that. So you need that. You need that so much to actualize here, Papa, to really Buddhism, really to root, strongly stabilize and develop, have a goal achieved enlightenment. Papa, you need here. What is in splendid book? You have to book. Your mind has to be the what is in the book. You have in the mind. You see, like that. Not just only like not just only like parrots, you know, just words, you know. So I mean, the essence is you see. You know, practice. So if you know very little, but that you practice, you put in practice, you put in the practice. So become your life, a positive life, dharma life. Then you don't have to worry about your life. Even death comes, you don't have to worry. So mind is so happy. So happy, you know, like that, you see? Like that, you know? Good enlightenment. Yeah, of course, not easy like India, Nepal, Tibet, like that. Not easy because the situation, life in the West, like the situation, life. I mean, life situation. So expensive. So where we live in the life is just, you see. I mean, not easy like that. But it can happen. That's up to you, up to your mind. The whole thing depends on your mind. So like that. So then Buddhism can be very strong and stabilized, very strong. Otherwise, it's like the clouds in the sky, and then it goes, it comes, there goes. So this is what I say, what I think. In the practice, otherwise, Buddhism just words between lips and so that. So now I'm thinking you want me to actualize it. Many centers have the retreat place. Many centers, not all centers, some centers have their own retreat place. So it's very good to people to retreat deities or the lamrim, so like that, you see. We bought land in the Washington and, you see, thinking to build fair houses and for somebody who is so good guiding people meditation from Tibet, so to invite one Lama, the Yeshe, even he doesn't live there, but at least come 2 times a year or something like that, and guide the people. So, but then people have visa problems. Not everybody can do that. Visa problems. So then I think now the different countries. The centers have their own religion. So I think that they can do their own places. So no visa problem. So if you do like that, you see what you started London, at least that, and philosophy, then actualize in your heart. See, that's so important, so important. So even you actualize one realization from lamrim, the impairment is death. They're perfect image, but it's difficult to find again. Even actualize one of those realizations, you overcome all the laziness. All the laziness you overcome. You bring as Amitabha said, you win over you become victory over the laziness by remembering that. then I can say that la chua meta chame chua meta chame so whatever you do become dharma, become holy dharma, not holy dharma, holy dharma. But always remembering as a celebration, all the experience. And when it was practicing dharma, I became even easy more realization from that, from the gradual part of the lower capability. It's amazing, amazing. What benefit you get. It's unbelievable, most unbelievable, most unbelievable, most unbelievable. You see, even the gradual part of the lower capability, just one realization from that. So that helps the world. It becomes the basis for bodhichitta, renunciation becomes the basis, renunciation of the next life. Then this becomes the basis for bodhichitta, it becomes the basis for enlightenment, achieving enlightenment, the path to enlightenment, You know, that one person achieved help to numberless sentence beings in the hell, numberless sentence beings numberless hungry gods, numberless maybe numberless asura, numberless wow. Then it will cause all the happiness to numberless. This is just one person actualized realization. Bring so much happiness to sentiments. You understand? Oh, then that means FPMT. You see, that was so much beneficial. Then one person got realized that the FPMT beneficial to all the sentiments. All the sentiments. Can you imagine? Like that. Even one person will realization, even renunciation. Basis for bodhichitta. So I want to put more effort that now. So that's what's really neat. Not what just between, but otherwise, but the Buddhism between lips, you know. You understand? So I think so we try as much as we can also the other side practice, you know, the realization. I think here, as I mentioned, FPMT built from hardships, all the students, then slowly, more experience, then come up with it, develop up to now. Very good. That's some of the APC here. So the APC, EFG. So not much more developed, more experience. So inside, outside. So the FPMT general like that is there, right? So they do now develop much better. The understanding, and that's one of the outside things. So it's very good. So in the world, very able to benefit so much. I said now, the most important, good samaya with his own Lama, good samaya with Guru. Guru Samaya with his own Lama, devoted organization is devoted to his own, highly devoted to his own. And also Lama Yeshe, of course, who started the organization. Then me, Mickey Mouse, we have with me, Mickey Mouse, the good relationship, good relationship we have now. So that's the most important thing. Anything else, that's the most important for all success, including enlightenment. include all the success, temporary ultimate. Also, this is the most important thing. Oh, this we have a good relationship. The FPMT and myself, the best oh, that's the most important. Then anything else. I want to tell you the Drogan Zangbachari, the great yogi who the Drogan Zangbachari. So, sometimes it's difficult to remember the words of the check. Drogan Jeta, then Machuna. Drogan Jeta, then Machuna. 우리 천된 제다 땐들 뭐잖아. means 천된 제 맞아. qualified, the perfect one. 천된 제다 땐들 뭐잖아. If you didn't create inauspicious things with qualified perfect guru, 천단지다 땐데 맞잖아. The meaning is that even all sentient beings become your enemy. As soon as you see qualified perfect guru, the connection. Your good connection, the dependent arising, dependent arising, but it's a little more the auspiciousness. If you miss that, if you don't miss that, the dependent arising, the auspicion with the qualified perfect guru, rest sentiments. Even they become enemy to you. Doesn't matter. Even they don't love you, enemy to you, they criticize you, well, doesn't matter. So it's from there, all that success, including enlightenment, your enlightenment, free from samsara, the enlightenment, all temporary, ultimate, all that happens. Oh, the best cause of happiness in enlightenment, what happens to you? You get succeeded. Even sentient beings become enemy, get angry, confine you become your enemy. It doesn't matter. No worry, it doesn't matter. But you 천단제다 땐데 주반은 누구인도 정해 지식해 with perfectly qualified guru. Then you miss the dependent arising this aspirations. Then you see your samaya, the relationship brought back. Then even all sentient being loves you, attached to you, loves you, only praise, no use. No use. For young enlightenment, for to be free from something, even good but next, no use. Oh, no use. Oh, that you have to be kept in the mind. Because oh, nobody looks after me. Oh, nobody cares me. Oh, I'm the worst in the world. Right? And I'm the worst among the sentient beings. Right? Nobody cares. Nobody looks. So you see, none of that. That's totally. You don't have to do that. It's totally wrong. So none of that. That's totally wrong. So. That's I just talking about that. Oh, that's so emotional. Only you can, not the good money. Oh, this friend, oh yeah, I love him so much. Then then this person only complain, doesn't like me, all your whole life, all like this. Enemy friends stand all like this. Non-good. Life become in the life used in the meaning of in the parts of the non-good. Only problem, only suffering. And then somebody who loves attached to me, praise me. There's all attachment and suffering too. The tightness, kind of then. Suffering, so much suffering, separate from that. So much suffering with that, you see, like the attachment, like oil, gold and pepper, so difficult to separate from, so that'll be like that, you see. Then with that person. Then somebody who criticizes you, who doesn't like you, that's so much suffering, like up and down. So then soon you die, then it's like that, you see. So that interface to enjoy the ultimate happiness and enlightenment. So that you see, ultimate happiness, freedom from samsara. So it does not allow to reach that path to make you free from samsara. So then. So then if you miss the dependent auspicious, then with the perfect with the qualified perfect guru, then even all sentient beings become even all sentient beings become your relative, become your not your friend, but become your unprinted enemy. Friend enemy, they become all friend or your relative. What is the use? What is the use? Even they all love you, attach to you, praise you, what is the use? That. So that's so the FPMT, you see, so there are organizations, you see, yes, Buddhist, but you see, look at his Holiness as enemy. Others like this, like don't follow his Holiness, and so comparing those many organizations, FPMT is very fortunate to highly devote his Holiness and Lama. So Mickey Mouse, I know nothing but a Mickey Mouse. Where the guru, guruship. So that's that's the most important than anything else for development. That's from where the development comes, and from that, all the development comes. So organization, group, and individual. So all the development comes. So I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. So that everybody the main thing even you are studying philosophy or not, sutra, tantra, but the whole thing goes into lamrim. And then you see, most important, you have to live the life in the bodhichitta. Live the life with bodhichitta. So trying to benefit every sentence in your life. Every year, every month, every week, every day, every hour, every second of your life, trying to benefit from something, numberless sentences. So that's okay, I think that's all. Any question?
Just on behalf of the regional meeting, brothers and sisters here, we should thank Rinpoche very much for coming down to address us and to share your words of wisdom with us. So we're deeply grateful and we take to heart what you share with us today, Rinpoche. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
As a token of appreciation, can I invite our regional directors here and this? Regional directors? To present a counsel to Rinpoche and to receive the token of appreciation here.
Our Rinpoche, we were so fortunate to have this. We were so fortunate, Rinpoche, to have this opportunity to come together as the Southeast Asian region, which also, of course, includes Mongolia, Taiwan, Hong Kong. Some of them couldn't come today, but we had a wonderful meeting with everyone's support and with the blessing of your presence. So prior to the meeting, we thought that it would be nice to have a very meaningful offering. Long Life Puja, of course, didn't happen this time, but on behalf of everyone who has contributed, all the participants in this regional conference have contributed, as well as some friends, to writing a Sangata Sutra for your Long Life Rinpoche. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Rinpoche. So
Who wrote?
Everybody in the regional meeting. We emailed and everyone chose some pages and write
thank you.
So we wish you a long life.
I'm fresh. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, can you repeat? Just come on.
So then please continue your wisdom, your compassion, your devotion to develop that country, okay? To benefit for all sentient beings. Thank you.
Please, can you write something to Hui? She could not come
Today
today.
we offer you a special mantra card, Fabian, together with the Master Rinpoche. That you see, you purify all the two mantras on top, and Amitabha Buddha, and the Atisha Stupa, and Namgyal mantra. This is a very powerful purification picture which you should display in your home or Dharma center. This will help us purify all negative karma. In it also you will receive the picture of Dalai Jerezi and the Gompa, and also you will receive a special mantra decal for your car, and also a special mantra for Sierra Rajo. It purifies all your samayas and negative karma. So I'm going to present that to you. Thank you all for coming.
So we put together